Welcome to 3x2, that show that takes 3 topics and throws them at 2 geeks. I'm Lars Di, the pseudo Kiwi, coming to you from 3x2 Studios West, and apparently with a frog in my throat. Oh!
Yeah. Or you've been sucking too much cock. And I'm the illustrious Patrick Kim, coming to you from 3x2 Studios, Ohio, where I obviously can't pronounce anything because I am off my rocker. And I'm also emotionally scarred from you making me have to fucking watch Nemesis for fucking Treknicity, you fucking fuck! Fuck! Okay.
God, am I glad I turned those volume levels down. You would have been peeking everywhere. So, in this most auspicious of episodes, being at Christmas, we're going to talk about Trump. Well, actually, more importantly, the wall that Trump wants to build. But
we're talking about a wall and ladders over the wall and shutting down the government for the wall and fucking wall. Fucking shit. What is the actual ass? So, we're still talking about this.
Right, and then...
Because it's a failure every fucking where else, pretty much.
And then
we're going to talk about some games.
The gamers' holiday.
We're going to talk about... Yeah, we'll talk about a little bit of our Christmas fun with gaming and some of the things we're doing and what I'm not doing tomorrow night because we're canceled because of family bullshit, because fuck family. I want to fucking play fucking Star Wars. Who cares? At least it's not fucking Nemesis. And then, topic 3.
We're going to talk about Christmas.
In general, because it's Tuesday.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Not really. Everywhere I go. Not really. It's 80 degrees here in California.
And we're at 40 degrees and raining as tits here in fucking Ohio because we can't fucking possibly have snow for Christmas. December 27th, we'll get fucking inundated with a fucking blizzard. But no white Christmas for us. Bing Crosby lied to me, that motherfucker.
Yep. When he said he was when he was dreaming of a white Christmas, he was just talking about the death. He was just talking white supremacy.
So, in other words, he was a Trump supporter?
Pretty much.
I'm going to hell for that one. No, I'm not, because we're talking about Trump. So let's talk about the wall.
Are we talking about the cool wall, like the one written by Roger Waters and performed by Pink Floyd?
No, but I've seen Trump-tards actually put Trump get a video with Trump in it to that song. I can hear all every member of Pink Floyd rolling over in their graves, and most of them aren't even dead yet. I don't even know if they're all dead. I don't know if any of them are dead, but
only one of them's dead.
Okay, well, he's rolling over his grave, and all the other ones are too, and they're not even dead yet. I don't know. I don't follow Pink Floyd. I'm not a big Pink Floyd. Okay, my tongue is not working today. I will now speak in the right time because I'm going to stick my tongue out and suck my own cock. My name is B4. I'm special. Fuck Nemesis. Seriously.
I am B4. I am a special robot just for you. I am fully functional, programmed in many techniques.
Fuck me sideways with my own dick. So I shit my pants and come in my own face. Okay, so let's talk about some wall fun.
Right. So for those who don't know, one of the campaign promises that Donald Trump made prior to being elected was that he was going to build a southern border wall, and he was going to make Mexico pay for it. Okay, so first of all, Mexico fucking laughed in his face and said, yeah, right, motherfucker. Yeah, just try it. Try it, you dickwad.
We got to hear the president of Mexico actually cursing Trump out. That's how fucking stupid Trump's shit is.
Yeah. So now...
And when you get a world leader say, this is bullshit, we're not fucking doing this, fuck him. I don't know. I know, but he was cursing. I don't know the exact phrasing, but he was cursing a little bit.
Yeah, interesting. It is. And another thing is interesting to note, and something you pointed out to me, that apparently an anagram of Donald Trump is fuckface McDickballs,
or cumface McShitfart, whatever.
Well,
I don't care.
An actual anagram of his name is Lord Dampnut, which is what I love.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So anyways,
Either way,
he promised the American people that he would build a southern border wall with Mexico. He would make Mexico pay for it. That's a fucking joke. Now we get here 2 years later, and it's basically this whole thing where he's now saying he's gonna shut down the government if he doesn't get the money from Congress to build his wall. The problem that we have here is that now we have private citizens going on GoFundMe. You know, that website where it helps people do actually genuine shit. Like it helped me when I moved out to California. But instead, now they're trying to fund the fucking border wall with GoFundMe. The flip side of that, though, which is kind of funny, is that there's other people now wanting to fund ladders to climb over the wall through GoFundMe. That's pretty fucking hilarious.
To be fair, I think they said we're actually going to do this with the money, but this is in the spirit of funding ladders to climb over Trump's wall.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because holy cock fucking ass!
When I saw that,
stupidest thing in the world.
When I saw that, I immediately thought of the Alan Jackson parody from the South Park episode where they're trying to build a ladder to heaven. So, where were you when they built the ladder over the wall?
Oh. Okay, now that you're done, I can put my headphones back on because I want to listen to that shit.
Where were you?
Fucker, stop it. Next, you're going to... Okay, we're not going there because... Next up comes the Mariah Carey song, which actually my daughter actually apparently really likes.
All
she didn't listen to it
for Christmas is to kill Jews. I mean, damn it. That's the Hitler Christmas song.
Or the Trump song. No, Trump doesn't want to kill Jews.
No,
just Mexicans.
Because they're rich. Jews are rich.
Mexicans.
Remember, just Mexicans. Just
remember.
Just remember, it's all the Jews' fault. Isn't that what? Yeah. Anyways, no. Seriously,
okay.
We're not racist.
Clarification.
We're assholes. We're not racist.
To put it on the record, just to put it on the record, if you're listening to this and like, what are they saying? We despise all these assholes. We're making fun of them. Understand humor, motherfuckers.
Yes, this is satire. Satire.
So is the Trump administration, apparently, but oh well.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So yeah, the big thing is the House finally passed a bill apparently funding Trump's wall, and the Senate's got to pass it, and they're trying to do the nuclear option where they kind of just ram it through, and they just got to get 51 votes, and there's a couple senators that may pull out, and that would be good.
Speaking
because
of pull out,
if there's one more vote than a tiebreaker, it ain't going through without cloture, which requires 60 votes, and that ain't happening with the Democrats. Because there's enough Democrats that said, seriously, fuck Trump up his stupid ass.
Pretty much, yeah.
Meanwhile, all the Republicans are bitching, well, they would rather shut down the government than pass security for our country. No, this isn't security. This is a fucking wall that basically is going to be so cunting porous that there's no chance of anything not get it. There's no chance of shit not getting through.
Remember the
They'll dig holes. They'll build ladders. They'll find ways around, and they're not going to build a 2,000 miles of fucking wall.
No, there's no.
My congressman's full of fucking shit. Congressman Jim Jordan, fuck you. I'm never voting for you again because you have turned from a conservative that I could theoretically vote for to a Trump-sucking cum shitter. We're done. There's no chance of me voting for you again. I'll probably vote for the Democrat next time out of protest. Maybe even if there's a libertarian, I might still vote for the Democrat because I'm sick of your shit. I'd rather throw you out than anything. I'm tired of this.
I would rather vote for Lyndon LaRouche, and he's a communist, and he's dead.
Yeah, of course, he has no chance of winning. If you're a Democrat or Republican, you have a chance of winning even if you're in prison or whatever. I think there's at least one congressman that's in that boat.
Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately, the other 430-some aren't.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much the senators. I just really hate this. Because we're spending 2 years later, fucktard McShitcunt has pretty much whiffed on almost everything except a tax cut, which when you don't do anything about anything else is a bad thing. On the face, I can't hate a tax cut, But the fact that we then jack up spending on everything while we're doing the tax cut makes them worse than the Democrats on controlling spending. That's pretty bad.
That's the thing for a second. The whole thing with the tax cut situation, everybody's like, well, he cut taxes. Well, you know what? So it's pretty much every other fucking Republican who's been in office. Okay?
But
that's
then
the thing.
But then they spending on everything else, and suddenly any savings that theoretically could come from the taxes from increased tax revenues eaten up by, we're going to spend more on building a wall and sending troops everywhere. I do have to give that cunt-shitting, cock-faced bastard fucktard some credit for saying he's going to pull out of Syria. Credit where credit's due, stupid ass.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Yeah, when they actually leave, then I'll believe it. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm sure a good chunk of this Congress is going to do everything in their power to say, no, you can't do that. We didn't care if you send troops anywhere and everywhere, but you're going to pull troops out? Fuck that. We want troops everywhere because more war, please.
Four more wars. So
anyway, seriously, if you're voting for anybody, period, that's kind of in support of this, or just never Trump, but wants to spend money on everything else, stop voting for these fuckers. This is how we get this shit.
Yep,
stop voting for stupid fucking people. Don't vote for the idiot Nazi Pelosi. Don't vote for Chuck Schumer. Don't vote for Mitch the Bitch McConnell. Seriously, why the fuck would anybody vote for Trump? I mean, I understand the impulse to fucking blow up the government, but this is not what we were looking for.
Yeah, this is totally not. I mean, we're running into a V for Vendetta situation. Next thing you know, the fucking White House is going to go. Ugh.
Imagine that. Let's go to topic 2. Now I'm in a happy place.
Yeah. Talk about gaming. And the gaming, see, the thing is for you, gaming is like, gaming is life. You put so much time, energy, and money into all forms of gaming, primarily.
Except for the money.
Well, no.
Except for the money. Try to avoid that if possible.
You drop money on books like, Stronghold and Followers.
Which came out, I got the PDF, and that's going to be awesome. And the DOA campaign, when we return on that, I'm going to try to put some Strongholds and Followers stuff. The return of the Gemstone Dragons to the world.
That should be interesting. So, but again, you do drop a fair amount of money. I don't drop hardly anywhere near. In fact, most of the money I've dropped in gaming shit is on gifts for you. So, so the thing is that and
you were the dedicated gamer for years, and now I'm becoming the dedicated gamer.
Yeah, look, I do love the game. I do. I loved playing D&D 5th edition when I was in a group in Michigan. I have enjoyed doing the DOA stuff. I am going to be running a couple of sessions over the Christmas break for D20 Modern in my Netflix movie Bright inspired world. Yes,
and your world's better than the movie, obviously, because
of course. So the whole thing is, I do enjoy gaming. I just don't do it nearly as much as you do.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you wanted to change the title of Old Man Gaming to Old Men Gaming, and you have yet to get some Wasteland going.
I know, and trust me,
I have time over the holidays to do that.
I do, and I'm going to do it. I'm looking forward to it.
Do it hard. Do it.
I'm gonna hump that game into submission. Man,
cracking through Chrono Trigger for the first time, and holy shit, that's a fun little game.
Yeah, I've been watching the episodes. We've also been getting some feedback from some other guys, from another channel called Arbitrary Hero that's been playing through Chrono Trigger as well. And actually, we're looking to maybe even do some collab work with them, which would be kind of fun. But this is
3x2 will be fine.
Yeah. The thing is, listening to these guys talk, I'm pretty sure that they would be more than fine with 3x2. But I think they're college students, to be honest with you. So
I don't know. We were warming up by talking about my daughter getting filled with jizz. She's 12, by the way. Although I think we were indicating we would wait till she was an adult and ready to produce children.
Yeah, and yeah, let's make that very clear. We're not talking about any kind of inappropriate child behavior. We're talking about her, when she's an adult wanting to have kids. And I mentioned that if she didn't want to,
And my choice was not involved.
That's
And
right.
yours probably wasn't either.
It better not be. I'm done having kids. Yeah, I'll fucking slice it off if I have to stop having kids. I'll sit down. I'll sit down to pee for the rest of my life if it takes that.
Next time you come to Ohio, motherfucker, I think we'll take care of that.
I think that's in May. Yeah, so keep it sharp.
Remember, as long as you don't put pressure, you can do this with a knife. I don't know what. I've done plenty of things to my tongue before, so I mean, once I had this buildup of fluid, I was actually sticking a needle and just squeezing stuff out. That was fun. Not as bad as when I had the abscess tooth and I had gray pus oozing out. That was real fun.
Are you sure that was gray pus?
Yeah. Yeah, because I was because when I popped it, it stopped hurting like fuck.
Yeah, but you were out camping in the wild with a bunch of men. How you doing?
It was hurting before that, and I was disintegrating my gums with aspirin to try to sleep, and then I passed out in the woods and wake up in time to see the deer walking in front of me. Like, fuck! I can't shoot anything. I got my gun down here, and I'm like, oh, there's deer in front of me. Damn it! I'm not that quick. I don't shoot that gun enough to be able to whip it up and fire.
Yeah. Now, if it was your other gun, you would have whipped it out pretty quick and fired.
Yeah, but that wouldn't.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm completely off topic. We're talking about gaming.
The deer either.
We're talking about gaming. Okay.
Fucking a deer! Fucking a deer! Fucking a deer! But yeah.
Just wait till we play Cyberpunk 2020 when you have to beat somebody to death with the cyanide laced dildo.
But yeah, I'm definitely doing more of the RPGs than you. I'm obviously doing another D&D 3.5 campaign, the regular game night. Also got into Star Wars, the West End Games D6 version, not the Fantasy Flight game with the multitudinous books that you have to buy if you want the full universe, or the stupid overpriced $15 for one set of dice.
That's the now the one you're playing. That's the second edition of the West End Games, all right, with the featuring Darth Vader on the front.
Yep.
Okay. Now I've played the first edition of that game. I loved it. It was one of my favorite games to play, actually, because that was my introduction to the bucket of dice world. Because my first character in the Star Wars universe in that West End Games was a Wookiee, and I think he had like 9D strength, So it's like, oh my god, I was literally, as a Wookiee, ripping the arms off of stormtroopers and beating them with them. And of course,
Wookiee martial arts, in other words.
Yeah.
And this is the sound you made when you did it.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, that was 12d6, but oh well.
Yeah, I think when I spent a force point, I think you end up doubling your dice pool, yeah, it was crazy. So I was like rolling 18d6 for attacks, and every time you got a 6,
it's D&D disintegrate damage.
It was like, you basically say, okay, the target is such and such. So you're like, okay, this is a success. You draw off one die. You roll again. You draw off one die. And I'm sitting there like, I might like have 10 or 11 successes. I mean, I fucking turned a stormtrooper into a hamburger. So,
you ripped his head off and fucked him with his own spine stump.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Some. I'm missing one. Fuck.
I turned into an imperial amputee. My God, that was a good. That was
quintuple amputee. Ripped off his arms, legs, and head.
And then shit down his neck.
And then shoved the arms and legs on there, and then spiked the head on top of that.
Pretty much.
And then fucked the corpse.
And then I attacked
in the ass.
Yeah.
Then emptied a blaster into it. And then lightsabered it into pieces.
That game.
And then rolled around in the remains while jerking off into a Dixie cup. And then you throw the Dixie cup away.
I still remember playing that game. The Wookiee ended up dying because I didn't agree with the actions of one of the other team members. And he was playing a bounty hunter with Mandalorian armor, and he was basically going all rogue, and he was taking out people he shouldn't have been taking out. So I was like, screw this. So my Wookiee attacks him and kills him. Well, unfortunately, the GM felt that was inappropriate for a Wookiee character, so I ended up getting a dark side point, and then ended up I actually ended up getting 2 dark side points, and at the point he's like, give me your character sheet. Your Wookiee's now dark side. I'm like, So I came back and I played another character. I ended up playing a Rebel Commando from the Endor style from Return of the Jedi. That was pretty fun too, because I just loved having a guy with a repeating blaster rifle. I would stitch people from asshole to breakfast. I love that game.
Yeah. Well, mine, I'm playing a Pantoran tech, super tech, who just knows all kinds of shit. And her uncle is George Lucas. Well, played by George Lucas anyway. I'm more awesome than you.
Okay. So, what other games are we playing this break? We're playing D20 Modern, which is basically it is a game that was based on the open source license, or the open role playing license from Wizards of the Coast, and then
the 3.5 version.
Right, the 3.5 version. And then you found some rules which allowed us to up the version rules to 5th edition D&D, which is great.
5e, yay!
We love 5e. 5e is fantastic.
Yeah,
in fact, that's my favorite.
Much easier to run.
That's my favorite system to run under, to be honest. So we're going to be playing that over the Christmas break. Where we're going to run a couple of sessions, and I should I'll knock out a mission or adventure for you guys. Let's see, what else are you playing? The other thing is while I was in Ohio for the Thanksgiving break, I did something that I thought I would never ever do again. I played Magic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah.
And I did not hate it. I actually did not hate it. We were supposed to have a gaming day with...
You did get to play my Goblin deck.
Yeah. We were supposed to have a...
Bad fucking ass.
We were supposed to have a full-on gaming day with my fiance and I at your place, and then, as
she
often
fucked the dog on that one.
She basically had to bow out because of mainly work concerns and such, so we just figured, let's do something else, and I ended up playing Magic the Gathering, and it actually intrigued me enough to the point where I will probably build a deck, to the point where I can hopefully play with you online. I think you can do that.
Well, actually, that's probably doable. There's probably a way we can just sit down and do it. Just get cameras pointing at our cards, and then we play.
I think there's actually an online model for playing Magic the Gathering with your own custom decks.
Yeah, but then I think we also have to do that on a Windows computer. The Magic the Gathering online thing is Windows based.
Fuck. Okay. So cameras.
I have a Windows computer. How about you?
Nope. And I'm not going to have one.
I'm going to have one. I've got more Windows computers than you. I have more Chromebooks than you.
Aren't all of your Windows computers thanks to me, because I gave you a bunch of them? A bunch of Dells?
Well, I bought, 2 of them are. The third one died, and I ended up replacing it with another one. So.
Right. Okay. So, again, this Christmas break, we're looking to do some decent amount of gaming. You do your normal gaming nights on Saturday with the main group that I introduced you to in Ohio.
Yep. And we're going to be playing. Actually, we're going to be playing our group for a legacy game, Seafall. We're playing that tonight, and if only the 5 of us show up tomorrow night, we're going to probably play it again.
Oh, that's cool.
So I got a lot of gaming planned.
So. I will be finishing up my fine prep for D20 Modern. I've got all my notes and everything written here. I've got them actually here on note cards. So we're going to be playing that up. I'm gonna actually rock out.
See what I got on my note cards. Oh, that.
That's what you play when I roll the opening theme.
Instead of singing 3x2, I sing "Suck My Cock."
Yeah, you do.
And you obliged.
Of course.
Later.
I do. Wait, what did I say? Never mind. Honey, if you see this, I didn't know.
Well, except that one time, and then that other time, and then. And
then we had we went full on Brokeback Mountain. So, yes. Yes.
We'll assume that was after your marriage went to shit.
Which one?
Well, one, she died. The other one just went to shit.
The other one went to shit too. I just wasn't willing to admit it. Anyways, So,
Yeah, but by that time she was pretty much she was shit machine, so it was over.
Yeah.
So
true. So
it was right. You had that one. You ran out the clock. The other one was the shit show.
Yes, it was. It was a bad shit show. So, yeah. The other thing is, look, I love gaming. I really do. I just don't do it as much as I had liked. Largely, it came down to time, because I'm living up here in the high desert. And I was working in Huntington Beach. So for anybody who's from California knows that haul is epic. It's not so bad in the morning. It's about an hour and 15-ish to get to work on a good day. Getting home, 2.5 to 3.5 hours easy. And I was going crazy. I just didn't have any energy. So now that I'm finished with that and I'm moving on to a new role, which is actually in LA properly, I should be getting home and having more. I'll be going to work later and getting home earlier, which means I'll have more time to actually focus on gaming stuff, which would be fun.
Yay! You mean we'll actually get to play?
Maybe. And why, for some reason, I've got tape here coming undone. Probably because it's fucking gaffer's tape, and gaffer's tape doesn't stick solidly. It's designed to be able to be lifted up and moved easily.
Well, that's why you use good tape.
I'll do that. So, for some reason,
for the good job.
I think.
Wait, what happened to your good cans? They can't find them, or? I'm going to be getting rid of these to go to a little Bluetooth set, and get my daughter the big cans in rose gold, big Bluetooth cans for her, because for some reason she wanted bigger cans. I don't know why. Okay, I was wondering what happened to them.
They're just kind of heavy on my head. I like these Sennheisers that are a little bit lighter on my head.
Yeah, these are cool, but yeah, they're
solid. They're definitely solid. The thing is, what I love about it is that is actually the company that made them are out here in California. They normally sell for about $200 a pair. I got them for $45 a piece.
Sweet. Okay,
so
Okay, so let me just ask this, because we've been sitting and talking about gaming for way too long. We're pretty much at the end of the show, aren't we?
Pretty much. We're at 27 minutes, almost 28 minutes.
Okay, so let's hammer topic 3, Christmas. What are you doing for Christmas?
I don't know. Actually, we're gonna excuse me. We are gonna go to a town about an hour north of here called Solvang, so we can go do a little bit of just kind of ticky-toeing around and having some fun. There's some shops that my fiance wants to see, and we're gonna kind of go and do that.
And then Christmas Day.
Well, no, that's probably gonna be Christmas Day. If not,
so they keep these shops open on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Well, of course, it's because it's near Chumash, the casino. So the casinos, of course, run 24/7, 365. I mean, the only thing going to be stopping them is maybe a nuclear holocaust, and if that's the case, it's going to be fucking casinos and cockroaches. So.
Yep. That reminds me of Fallout New Vegas. Yep. Casinos and cockroaches.
So, yeah, that's the plan.
A good Fallout game. Not the best Fallout game, but not Fallout 76.
Yeah, I heard Fallout 76 is pretty shit. So, anyway, so yeah.
Almost as bad as Diablo Immortal, but seriously, fuck you, Blizzard.
We're going to do the Christmas thing here. I've got some presents under the tree, and we'll just sit and we'll have a nice meal. And I think that's on Christmas Day itself. And then the next day, I don't really know. I mean, we're working on it. We're kind of working some shit out right now.
Later in the week is gaming time, though.
It is.
Yes. We'll have to find some gaming time.
That is your Christmas gift from my fiance and I. Is dedicated 2 days of dedicated gaming session.
And here I just wanted blown. Fuck. Sorry. Okay, so my Christmas. Sunday is my family gathering. I of course messed up my schedule, and I'm working that day. So I'll get there probably about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and we'll eat and we'll open presents, and everybody will be leaving by 4 because half of them are old and want to get home. Got to get home before dark.
Well, at least they're not heading to Denny's or fucking Golden Corral.
Oh no, we're doing Italian. My sister's cramming out a 5-cheese lasagna for the ones who don't want to eat meat. She's going to do a regular lasagna, she's got like a drawer full of fucking cheese. It's like cheese orgy in there. She's going to do eggplant parmesan for the low carbs, which includes me. So it's something I haven't had before. So great. And some regular chicken parmesan. And
eggplant parmesan is actually pretty fucking awesome.
I'm probably going to partake of literally everything there because it's me.
These guys who took over the cafe at City Hall in Huntington Beach recently, they actually served an eggplant parmesan pizza. God, I mean, other than the carbs from the bread of the pizza, the eggplant parmesan was kick ass.
Oh, I'd eat the pizza. I mean, I'm past the diet portion of the low carb. I'm into the maintenance where you still avoid sugar and you try to limit the amount of carbs, but you're not on that. You got to budget only this many carbs, and beyond that, you got to stop. So bread's out. Nope, I can eat pizza again, motherfuckers, and pasta and all that shit. But I just measure it so I don't have. Okay, here's a pound box. Let's cook. Let's eat. It's okay. There's 1, 2, 3 servings. That's it. Then for Christmas, I think we're just going to chill out because I work Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, of course, because of course I do. Mm-hmm. Hey, I get double time on Christmas Day, so fucking A. So I'm going to work, and then we're going to open presents and chill out, and I think we're just going to do appetizers and cool shit like that because it gives me an excuse to buy popcorn shrimp and shrimp scampi and
God, yeah.
Shrimp.
Oh, fuck, don't get me started on shrimp. I went to Sizzler last weekend, and they had it was basically I had a steak, had a New York
sushi.
I've
never done
sushi. New York strip steak, and they brought me like this pile of like 25 fucking shrimp. Oh my God, I pretty much came there to the table. Oh God. Anyways, so yeah. So
okay, I'm not spanking it.
So
yeah, that's pretty much it. So last thing we got to say is to all of you who are actually watching this show or listening, and are you fucking sane? Either way, Merry fucking Christmas, damn it, for cunting shit sucking sake.
And this is
fucking Merry cocklicking Christmas.
This is my first year where I have not been a fucking Scrooge. I have embraced the Christmas spirit.
Or a Grinch or whatever.
I actually went out there and put up Christmas lights and decorations with my fiance, and I have fucking enjoyed it. So, as you said, Merry fucking Christmas, everybody. Have a great New Year. We'll see you back in the New Year with 3x2. Also, be sure to go over to our other channel, The Red Shirt Geeks, where we don't swear so much. And we do other geek-related shit and watch our shows like Old Men Gaming and
Treknicity. And next year, because I still have to sit down and fucking edit the shit, PMGM is going to start rolling, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to have lots of fun. And that's pretty much it. So until next time.
I am Lars D, the pseudo Kiwi.
And I'm the illustrious Patrick M.
Merry fucking Christmas, everybody.
Merry fucking Christmas, you cunts.